This is Denisha Demer.
And this is Sophia Sura, reporting for Johnnie Bennie Campus News, csbsju's weekly news show.
To start today's episode, we head to Emily Webster, who was at the Extending the Link documentary premiere last Thursday.
Since its founding in 2007, Extending the Link has been creating documentaries on undertold justice issues across the globe and right here at home in Minnesota. Extending the Link shares that their documentaries are meant to ignite social change that empowers students, faculty, alums, and the greater community to work for improved social justice at home and abroad. This year's documentary focuses on water and the importance of this overlooked resource. Extending the Link traveled to Red Lake in India to listen to the stories of people who interface with the importance of water on a daily basis.
We kept seeing all of these native voices in the Midwest saying, water is life, water is spirit, you can't do this to our water. And that side of the story was being completely ignored. So we took that undertold aspect and through researching learned that in a lot of other cultures, water is thought of as more than just a commodity, but a spirit. And that led us to India, where the Ganges River is the spirit and life of the country and carries their people through into the afterlife.
I think we live in Minnesota and we live in this awesome place filled with water and lakes, and we take that for granted sometimes. But there are places around the world where it isn't as prevalent. And for us to just always be constantly reminded of others' views of water and how we can be a bit more conscious about how much we use, about what we do with it, about where our waste goes, and to just appreciate others' kind of relationships with water, and maybe we can remember and find our own special relationships that we have with water as well. But the documentary itself, we've incorporated some animations, and Ryan Revor is awesome with all the technical side of Premiere, and we went into it with an awesome kind of story outline, and that really solidified it, and it was able to help us be a bit more creative with it. So it feels a bit more raw and personal. Yeah, we don't narrate. We let the people who we're interviewing let their stories shine, and when it's raw and authentic like that, I think that sets it apart.
Before the documentary premiere, Extending the Link hosted their kickoff event to celebrate their work with family, friends, sponsors, and those who helped them along the way.
Yeah, it's important that we have events like this to give thanks to our sponsors and the people that have supported us all year. We like to have it before our big premiere to highlight the past 10 years of our documentaries as well. So as part of our Act Local initiative this year, we are launching Water Week, which will be an annual initiative. And it's a week of events that we collaborate with different groups and clubs on campus with. And all of the events that happen throughout the week are focused on different aspects of water. So that will be happening from April 23rd to the 27th this year.
Thanks, Emily. We look forward to see what Extending the Link uncovers in their next documentary.
This Thursday is Scholarship and Creativity Day. Make sure to utilize the day off from classes to learn and engage with your peers about their research studies and projects they have been working on all year. Presentations will be taking place across both campuses.
This weekend is a weekend a lot of students have been waiting for, 18 Pines. We spoke with the Joint Events Council to fill you in on what you need to know for the event-packed weekend.
So the mission for 18 Pines is to celebrate the year. It's for all students to come together as one and enjoy and have a blast, especially with seniors. It's their last year, it's their last Pines. First years, it's their first Pines, so it's something they need to attend, and sophomores and juniors, it's something that will last throughout their memories here at csbsju. And with it being a weekend event, if you don't like one, you could go to the other and you could still be part of the Pines. It could still be part of the Pines experience. The big thing that we're trying to do is to make a memory that lasts at csbsju. 18 Pines is a weekend extravaganza this year, with Friday the 27th starting with Blues and Barbecue, hosted by Noteworthy and co-sponsored by us. Afterwards, it's going to be the Painted Pines dance on the mall as well, hopefully if weather permits, starting at 9 p.m. The OLC and the PRP are going to kick off Saturday morning with the Fruit at the Finish triathlon. Following that at 1 p.m. is the Johnnie Bennie concert opening with CSB opening. And then after that, it's going to be Leaps and Beats, which is the dance show on campus at Alum Hall at 3 o'clock. The concert is going to start at 9 p.m. with the doors opening at 8 p.m. Our opener is Jack Fritz. He was the winner of The Voice, with Lupe Fiasco headlining the concert.
Every student will need a wristband in order to get into the concert, and this will kind of serve as their ticket. So if you've already purchased a ticket, you can pick up your wristband Thursday or Friday. And if you haven't, then you can buy your ticket at the door for $20. So we recommend getting that ticket ahead of time. A few other things that students should know just in regards to the concert is that there's no re-entry, so when you leave, your wristband will be snipped. There will be no bags and bottles welcomed in the concert area, and there will be no crowd surfing as well. And this will also be true for our paint dance. So you don't need a ticket to enter to the paint dance, but there will be no bags, will be no bottles, and there will be no crowd surfing. Wristband tickets will be Thursday from 10 to 4 at St. John's, and then 7 to 9 in Gretzky Fireside. And then on Friday, it will happen from 10 to 4 in Gretzky Fireside, and then 5 to 7 during Blues and Barbecue. We had selected Lupe in part because when we started looking at artists, we knew that students wanted hip-hop, and we knew we wanted to do it right. And so when looking at what hip-hop artists we could bring to campus, Lupe's messages, like overall messages, aligned better with our Benedictine values and some of the other hip-hop artists. And we knew he was one that students would know as well. And so we thought that he was the perfect fit for our 18 Pines concert.
Thanks, Ramon and Ashley.
As we near the end of the semester, there are only a couple Johnnie Bennie Campus News episodes left. If you're interested at all in seeing how these episodes are produced, come to our recording sessions on Thursdays at 4:30 in the production studio in the Learning Commons. This is Sophia Sura.
And I'm Denisha Demerit, reporting for Johnnie Bennie Campus News. Make sure to check back next week.